Welcome to Choose Right, the podcast for high achievers who want clarity in love and success in life. I'm Alex, and here we mix psychology, mental models, and a little bit of real talk to help you choose the right partner and keep the love strong.
And I'm Maya. Today's topic is one that really hit me. Are you actually in love, or are you just addicted to the feeling of being chosen?
Oh, that's juicy already. Because let's be honest, who doesn't like the feeling of being chosen? It's like, yes, finally, someone sees me. Someone wants me. But the question is that really love? Or is it just validation in disguise?
Exactly. A friend of mine recently went on a date. The friend said, "They really understand me. They're enthusiastic about everything I say. They clearly want to see me again. I don't feel that much attraction, but since they're being proactive, I'll keep meeting them."
Wait. So no spark, but continuing anyway just because the other person is persistent?
Right. And when pressed, this friend admitted, "In most of my past relationships, it started like this. The other person's strong interest made me feel lucky and happy. I confused being intensely valued with being in love. But later values clashed. Conflicts exploded, and it all fell apart."
That is such a common story. It's like mistaking the high of being pursued for the foundation of real connection.
So, are you also addicted to being chosen? Let's break down what happens when you get hooked on being chosen. First sign. You describe only how they treat you, not who they are. People will say things like, "He really gets me." "She doesn't judge me. Only they see this side of me." Notice it's all about you, not about admiration for them.
Yeah, you don't hear, "I admire their integrity," or "I love how they handle life's challenges." That's missing. It's like the relationship is a mirror, not a window. Second sign. You avoid conflict to protect the high. If the drug is being chosen, you don't want to risk losing it. So you dodge real conversations, hard topics, disagreements.
And here's the truth. Love isn't afraid of collisions. Real love can hold both closeness and conflict.
Exactly. If you can't say, "Hey, I'm upset," and still trust the relationship will hold, that's not love. That's performance. The third sign. You idealize how they see you. If the best part is, "Wow, they think I'm amazing," then you're falling in love with a reflection, not with a person.
So basically, dating turns into a selfie filter. You're addicted to your own enhanced image in their eyes.
Yep, a romantic Instagram filter. The fourth sign. It escalates quickly and burns out fast. After just a few dates, you feel like you've found your soulmate. Emotional intimacy, fast tracks. But when the intensity fades, crash, and burn.
Because real intimacy takes time. You need to see how someone acts under stress, what boundaries they set, how they handle the boring, everyday stuff. The last but the most deadly sign, you'll cling even to the wrong person. If the feeling of being favored is the drug, you'll ignore red flags. Sometimes, persistence isn't love, it's control.
Okay, so why do people get addicted to this? What's the psychology here?
It comes down to self-verification. We all want others to confirm our sense of self. But if you rely too much on outside approval, you lose balance.
So it looks like you can't make decisions without someone else's input. You adopt their hobbies and opinions. You avoid rejection at all costs. You rush into relationships just to feel safe.
And it often comes from childhood not being fully seen, only receiving conditional love, or growing up with insecure attachment. Deep down, the script says, "I'm not lovable unless someone else proves it."
Which explains why heartbreak can feel like total collapse. It's not just losing the person, it's losing the mirror that tells you you're worthy.
So, the million-dollar question, how do you break free?
Let's start with self-verifying without others. Make small decisions on your own. Order the food you actually want. Pick a movie just for yourself.
And celebrate those choices. Write a little self-affirmation list. I finished that book I loved. I decorated my room how I wanted. It sounds small, but it builds inner authority. Second, let's practice surviving disapproval. Post a selfie that's not perfect. Share an unpopular opinion. Tell your partner, "Actually, I don't want to go to that party."
Yes. Learn you won't collapse if someone doesn't validate you. Third, be honest in relationships. Voice both joy and dissatisfaction. Express boundaries. Stop trimming yourself to fit someone's choice.
Because real intimacy is two whole selves seeing each other, not two masks, constantly adjusting for approval.
So here's the bottom line. Being chosen feels amazing. But if you confuse it with love, you're just chasing validation, not building connection.
True love doesn't mean being a flawless mirror. It means being fully seen with our strengths, our flaws, our conflicts, and still choosing each other.
So, listeners, next time ask yourself, do I love them? Or do I just love how they make me feel?
That's the test. And hey, if this episode struck a chord, share it with a friend who might be confusing being chosen with being in love.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing, and keep loving wisely.